Okay, I'm just rolling right along. The video you just watched is right now uploading. And I want to go... Oh, unpause first. He was here. As you can see, he's not there anymore. So we're not getting our wish. Oh, there is somebody over there.
An expected result.
What the heck is... Well, I'm going to save it first.
I see your darkened colors.
Just
42 damage.
Setback.
43 more.
I'll see to it personally. On it.
This right here.
If not me.
It's amazing.
It's as good as done.
I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
How did he interrupt my...
Not dead yet.
I thought I gave him the thing that makes him stand back up.
I'll make it happen.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
A temporary setback.
Man.
You don't frighten me! I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. As duty demands.
Finish off the jerk. Alright, so we have head traumas now.
I will lead us to fortune.
Well, the only good news is we have a whole bunch of these. So, Abelard.
What advice do you seek? Careful now. Let's
Get
patch
rid of
you up.
our...
I'll make sure to
Our
return
traumas.
the favor one day.
Otherwise, we'd have been in trouble there. But that thing was tough. I don't know what the point of all that was, but we did it.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Is there money to be made?
Experience, nothing matters more. Maybe that was the answer. uh...
Always keep your eye on the prize.
So I think we have to do what this thing was telling us to do. I don't know which one was the shorter walk, but we're coming over to here. Maybe we'll get another companion after we do this. Alright, that's not doing anything. So what am I supposed to do? Take a good look at them. Talk to the bloodstain. I guess I'm supposed to do
always
something.
have a backup plan.
Pay attention, Jeff. This whole world, I mean, it's just overwhelming again. Just when you started to finally get a hang of some of the lore, they just throw like this whole other dimension of the game at you. Alright, there's somebody in here I'm supposed to talk to. Oh, there's Adira. All right, so I got another one with us. That is excellent. I was,
I know how to take risks.
let's see if we can get Heinrich now. Is he around here?
Keep your wits about you.
Is he sealed? Oh, come on. One more to go. Where's Heinrich? Where the heck is Ophar?
Oh, to see them cut down.
Space Marine. A Wolf of Fenris.
Fenris Yolda, mortal. You know the old words. Good words. Strong as a rock. Sharp as the blade of a... You are one who has supped the mjord of the Skjalds, I see. In the long haul, some of my... I am a wolf. For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my... But I sit in a cage while you roam freely around their city. They... And why do you want to know? My pack answered the Inquisition's call. The young wolves yearning to
Okay,
be
I'm not
meat.
listening to all that.
Was that clear enough? A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat. That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright, I see goods here. Is there a way to get there? I don't think so. Well, I would rather have Heinrich. That's a fair point. Come on, I mean, is Heinrich truly gone? No.
I always keep my options open.
I know I can release him. I get that. He gave me the key. I'm doing one last look around because Adira was just standing there.
Yes?
All right, so she has all of her stuff going on. See, that's for Heinrich, for sure. And then this one here is pretty darn awesome. Way more awesome. Well, way more awesome than that is. Yeah, let's get rid of that. This, I thought Abelard was wearing. Oh no, I gave him that instead. That's why. Okay. All right, so we got to go through the exercise again. She's a psyker, so the stuff that she wants is going to be a lot more limited. That's a deflection. That's a general one that's useful for anybody. It's a low tier one for her. That could be really good. The amount of damage was much higher for her. This is the one. Lethal threat. I need to make sure in full attention. I need to make sure he has it. And I keep saying that and then I forget by the time it's all over. This is just a good one for her healing. It can be decent. Always decent. Although she usually doesn't need the extra action points. So right here, when they apply a blinded slowed, like if I didn't go pyromancy and I stuck with her original skills, she would have done all those things. That would have been helpful there. Right here, plus 15 willpower. That's going to be the one we're going to take because that gives her just so much extra damage. And then, yeah, these are her unique abilities that she and only she gets. And of course, this is all her operative skills. These are her origin skills. This lets her do it while she's in melee. That might be good. When the Psyker is burning, such a dangerous way to play. She puts herself on fire. Let's go ahead and do that one. That's a safe one. And let's go to Mr. So we're going to do this, and I don't know how I missed that one. That is huge. Full attention. And then the other one was... I did get that one. Okay, so I only missed one of them. It's not going to do this weird thing where Heinrich dies because I chose all my characters, and because I would have chosen Heinrich over her. Not that I'm, you know, mean or callous. I just think he's more of an MVP than she is. Because now I'm going to get this
Always keep your eye on
Space
the prize.
Marine, which I guess the Space Marine's going to probably be quite formidable. I mean, I don't understand the lore, but my understanding is Space Marines are way better than like an Abelard. Just gave me a key. If fed with the right type of blood. I don't understand. There we go.
You speak well. I have heard these bookish words many times before. It seems Tervantius is not as clever as he likes to appear, if he's let him... What did you say?
It makes sense that I didn't get my last character, because now I have him. Wolflar takes 4 cells instead of 1. He does not use cover or conventional human armor and weapons. Once per combat, instead of losing consciousness due to having his wounds reduced to 0. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Clearly his strength is his strong point. What does he have equipped? Power armor, makes sense. Can he use... Oh, no, he can't use our equipment. That's right. I don't know what versatility. That's if you're an arch militant. That's what that is. None of those are very helpful to him. I mean, we can give this to him. Again, I don't think it's very helpful. So he's got a bolt pistol. You know what? He might be arch militant. Let's find out. Yep, right there. He's arch militant. We got to give him 15 ranks of arch militant. Oh man. All right. Not that I'm not excited about it. It's just so versatility is going to be good for him. So what that means is he wants to go back and forth between this and this. And is that really the best weapons he can... Well, he can't use our weapons. Just something like this. That's a two-hander. Alright, let's go for it. Here's my issue. We've never played this class. So this class has this thing called versatility. So you gain a stack of it if you use an attack that's a different type than the previous one. So it's single shot, melee, single target or burst, area melee, area ranged, or range burst. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 different types of attacks. As long as he switches, he's fine. So he could use like a two-handed weapon. As long as, like, let's say he had a gun, he can use it for like a single shot, but then he has to use it for an area shot or a burst next. And as long as he does that, he'll still get the versatility. So he doesn't have to switch between, you know, melee and ranged all the time, even though that's what I was saying he had to do. So I'm going to go ahead and leave for a second. So that's the situation here. He has melee and ranged, which has a pistol shot, and then it has a pistol burst. The problem is the burst is considered a shot. We'll have to go back and... Like, the burst is not different enough. And then this one just has a straight-up regular strike. Same here. Single and burst. It's a two-handed weapon, but I don't think he gets the versatility if he uses this. Alright, so let's go back. So single target or burst. Single shot. Melee attack, single or burst. Area melee, area ranged, or ranged burst. Ah, ranged burst is separate. So he could... He could just use this. And he doesn't have to switch back and forth between those two. Okay, so we could just use that two-handed weapon. Why would he use this? It has a rate of fire of 10. So that means it shoots 10 times. An ammo of 120. Whereas this other one shoots 3 times. But that's why, because you're just going... He would, Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about that. But the good news, though, is we can just stay ranged. That's the key thing. Alright, so he gets this versatility stack. He gets +3 weapon skill and ballistic skill for every stack. So even if he's using melee, he's getting melee bonus and shooting bonus. If he has 4 or more stacks, he deals an additional 10 plus his weapon skill bonus, or 10 plus his ballistic skill bonus, whichever is highest. So they did a great job of, you know, if you want to focus on one, it's still going to give you a nice bonus. So it just fixed whichever one's largest. So if we focus only on range, and just make him our uber shooter, which is actually one of the character types we've been wanting to do, so I'm sort of excited, we can't. Alright, so then he took kick which is a melee attack. Doesn't count towards the attack limit per turn. Counts as a single melee attack for the purpose of versatility. I would have picked anything else besides that, but that's alright. That's what he picked for us. Then he took martial art, which boosts the kick. He can make one additional attack each turn. He took ballistic skill, and now it's back to us. Alright, we got the daunting task of going through all of this nonsense. So his weapon, if I remember correctly, was a bolt weapon. He's got some of the skills that I would want. Like, I don't think he needs the proficiency. Reduces the strength value by 25. We'll mark it, but I don't think he needs it. So right there, bolt weapon expert, plus 10% armor penetration. He's got the proficiency. I didn't even pay attention to his skills. So this is one of the skills we didn't take. He already has that one. Heavy weapon attacks cost 1 action point less. Maybe? So his burst attacks. So here's my question. How does he get to do 2 attacks a turn? Because killing an enemy with a melee attack makes all range attacks this turn cost 1 less AP. But if you attack with melee, then you can't attack with ranged. So this is like if somebody else used exploit. You know, when Abelard has a preferred target. These are a little specific. That's just straight up a boost. It begins with 2 stacks of combat, but I'm going to do this one. And then we're going to go ahead and do that one. And now we got to roll. %3 dodge. All of his attacks score critical hits, but the Archmilitant's critical damage is reduced by half. Instead of usual bonus from versatility, gains 5% dodge and parry. This turn will cost 0 AP and will not count towards attack limit per turn. There it is, right there. That's the one you want. You got it. I mean, this doesn't cost any AP either. Doesn't count towards the attack limit. But he needs to be able to do both. That's how he gets his, Yeah, we gotta do Wildfire, for sure. And then, out of all the stuff here... See, we need, Heinrich in order to apply bleeding, right? Abelard does have some ability to put some bleeding out. We're going to take the bolt weapon expert. I have no idea. So he's got decent athletics. Alright, so this is where we can take one of those things, but I gotta make sure... See, like, some of these... I should have, marked the ones that we can't take. Because now that I took something, it may have, unlocked something that I should be using now. Like, he might have a skill that goes with the thing we just did. So, like, this one goes with Cautious Approach, for example. Right here. The cost of Wildfire is reduced by 1 for every 3 stacks of versatility instead of 4. That's the one. We want that. Okay, so now we could go weapon skill or strength. I'm going to go toughness. And yeah, we can take something again. So we can take the Brutal Hunter. I'm going to take the Ballistic skill. So now we get another one. I'm going to take this one. I'll take athletics again. First time. Every attack grants a stacking. We'll try that. I've done this twice. It's letting me do it again. Let's do a perception. It reduces the enemy's dodge against your attacks. Oh, look at this. So, yeah, don't necessarily need that. Let's do the Brutal Hunter. Now we get another one of these. Power swords and power axes count as both energy and rending. Yeah, I don't. Know if I like any of these, to be honest with you. Sure, because we have the kick. Let's do Reckless Rush. I thought there was something that actually went with Reckless Rush. I couldn't tell you what that was. Actually, that's a decent one. I missed that one. Right here. Their attacks do not cost MP. So we're going to mark both of those. I would like this. We don't have a heavy gun right now that he's using. Sure. We could do it again. I've never been able to select the same thing more than once like this. He does have a lot of toughness, that's for sure. He has the most strength out of everybody as well. I mean, Abelard only has 45. There we go. The perception's finally full. We'll give him a strength. Because you never know. I think if I get a good heavy weapon for him, I'm going to have to respec him. Because it makes no sense to take skills that I don't currently use. So we can take another 5 toughness or another 5 strength. I'll give him another 5 strength. And I think this one. All of that just to finish this, and then we go to Exemplar. And we got to start over again. Oh boy. Alright, that might work for him. Again, it might work. They have really high toughness, so this would be good. They get plus 30 to all resistance tests. Alright, I know this is a lot. That's what happens when you get a new character, I guess. Which one of these do we take? Do I just go the conservative route and take the auto healing? I mean, some of these I think are really good for him. This over penetration could be helpful. I mean, plus 30 to resistance tests. I think I like the one that just gave him 5 to all attributes. Where was that one? This one. He just gets 5 to everything. Strength, ballistic, weapon. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And then, yeah, now I get a archetype talent, and I took whatever I wanted to take, and this is soldier stuff, which, of course, he didn't. So he's the same as Argenta. That could be decent. Alright, so there's some decent stuff here. I don't know if he has medium armor, but we'll, and then Revel and Slaughter, that allows him to shoot twice in the same round. So I think we're going to go ahead and take that one. And we're going to call that done. That was a lot. I would have rather just had Heinrich back. Although it is very, very cool that Space Marine is a thing. So what am I supposed to do now?
I come.
I bet that's poor Heinrich right there.
I always have a backup plan.
I mean, we could go back to the pit. I guess we didn't try that. But let's see if the portal to the arena is now open.
Is there money to be made?
Come on, where am I supposed to go? Ugh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I mean, if I could find that guy, I would of course attack him. Maybe, let's try the pit thing, because we didn't do that. How are we split up?
It's harder than usual. The threads are very tangled. You must list. Little time is. I can't.
Alright, I don't know why I lost my people. Alright, looks like I can't kill the commissar. Can I do this? Can I save? Oh my goodness. So we got a reputation system with him. That Mars pattern shotgun is really good. Holy crap. That's better than the one I have. Well, no. 5% less armor penetration, but more overall damage. That's an awesome force sword for Heinrich. If I can ever get him back. Right, I ended up getting a lot of, so there was this cloak. This right here. Those tactical boots are really nice, though. Let's do that, and then this. So it's the same. The 15% dodge is just better, though. A 40% shield versus a 25% shield. That is a nice shield. Okay, so now what? We found him. We gotta set Heinrichs free, of course. Just take a good look at them. The bloodstain. Oh yeah, my boots were missing. That is correct. Hmm. So it's almost like my ship. I can put allies there. So if I get Heinrich or whatever, I can go back there to find him. I did
Rise to the top.
I
or
did
get
complete a
left in
quest
the
there.
dust.
I just don't know. There we go. Maybe I finally... It's telling me to follow him.
I have learned much in my exile.
There he is again. Okay, I'm just trying to orient myself here. So we've been there. Let's go back.
What a peculiar thing.
We just spotted something.
That's how it's done.
I sense something nearby.
Cargo.
Keep your wits about you.
So I think the guy who is toying with us, not the stranger, but the one who took the worm out of us, like we gave him the skin and that allowed him to talk to us. So I think, you know, we take stuff like that and maybe we'll get Heinrich back if we, you know, because I just found another piece of something. And that's what's... I should probably Google this, and because like I am a fan of I at least want to know what I need to do. I don't like the aimless walking around, but we keep finding something every time we aimlessly walk around. So like they keep adding things that, you know, we were already in this area before, and now we're discovering something new in an area we've already been to. That's one little mechanic I don't like, but I don't know. I mean, it's growing on me that I got to get out of this. It's a nice change of pace for the game. I still just want to know what I'm supposed to do. That's all. I like having structure. Yeah, I don't think Heinrich is going to be let loose unless this guy tells us he's going to let Heinrich loose. Okay, so Abelard is cured. I'm getting the hang of this. And there it is. This is another one of those steel triads. We don't even have an eagle. We do have this one. Ooh, that could be good. We don't do protection very much. Alright, we got 1,000,000 items in our inventory. That's nicer. I have to scroll up so much just to find the dang thing. Where's the dog? See, it was 15 and 15, so his strength and weapon skill did go down. But he does more damage. Then the strength and toughness doohickey. Oh no, that recoil one is good. How about him? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's much better. I never made Abelard a shield guy, so... Oh, and then the shotgun. This was the biggest dilemma. It's 5% less armor penetration. I think slightly lower damage and more armor penetration is better. So I'll leave that be. So if we agreed to let her get killed, I'd have the spot for Heinrich, I guess. These are some... I mean, these are maybe even better than his chain stuff. Ah, he can't use those. That's right. All right. Uh-oh. I gave up a claw and I got nothing. So, still no Heinrich, though.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Let us not dawdle.
Okay. I am gonna pause and try to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Okay, so there is a second arena match we need to do. How we trigger that, I don't know. I think I might have finally triggered it with me having all the dialogue I did. Maybe. Let's find out.
Rise to the top.
You free
or
him
get
though
left in
after the
dust.
second match. But there are people who have missed him. Like they ended up leaving this area and never actually got him. Because once they got the Space Marine, they thought that, 6 was all they could do. So we definitely don't want to leave him behind. Oh, come on. They were going to let me leave.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, I gotta do more research. Okay, so my observation skills were correct. That we needed to talk to the bloodstained people.
I always
And
keep my options open.
according to the internet's never wrong, is it? The bloodstained people are in the opera area. And we won't be able to free Heinrich until we do the second arena battle. And to get the second arena battle, which is the ultimate question, right? I need to speak to somebody in here, and they don't show up when you hit tab. That's what the issue was. So, they're on some platform here. I don't know where. But there are these bloodstained people. Like, see, like this over here? Right here, bloodstained. I need to go up to there.
Need to be made.
Like, how do I speak to them? I don't understand. That's our quest. Can I just stand down here and click on them? Oh, look at that. Maybe I can. Oh my gosh. That's what I was missing. That was what we needed to do. And then now I get to go to the arena. So, all that endless wandering around. I love this game. It's one flaw. Well, there might be a few others, but I am paranoid about losing Heinrich. I don't want to lose companions. I'm trying to, like,
I always have a backup
keep
plan.
them all. I know we could have killed Adira. I know we could have, you know, gotten rid of Irliet, or however you pronounce her name. Oop. Sorry. Okay. So, I'm back. We have our arena battle. We have 9 enemies. And just like before, she's always first. And I think we took that skill where, since she's always first... 1 second. Sorry about that, my headset cord was tangled. Okay, so if she kills somebody, she gets another action point or something? I don't remember.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent.
Oh my gosh, there's guys way up here.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift. This tedium is moving no more.
Alright, so I killed somebody. I don't know what I triggered there.
The wolf is on the hunt. So it shall be.
Well, that didn't do anything.
See how the wolf succeeds. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
So see, I got 5 stacks of it now.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Skitya! My Karamite hide is strong!
Alright.
On it.
Where it hurts. I don't think I can go that far. Yeah, they don't stay alive long enough.
Anything else? But of course.
On it. Should have thought twice before crossing me.
Should have given.
I'll make it happen.
So it shall be!
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, I
I'll
forgot
make
this.
it happen.
It's an amazing one. I should have used this skill first.
Accept your lot.
If I may, another fur painted black. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I will tear your heart out for this!
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. Follow my lead.
Yeah, see, I can attack with the other one now. I needed the 2 action points. That was dumb of me. I gotta hit this guy.
understand, Lord. No weakness is hidden from my sight. My hands.
The fame-hungry come. Wolves, I will carve runes out of your bones. See how the wolf succeeds. Cubs play. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. Wolves reign. I challenge you, damned. So shall I get disgrace. Fenris, Kilda! See how the I will carve runes out of your bones.
Your kind has no right to exist.
You'll suffer exquisitely.
Okay. We got a whole bunch of guys again. I still have the Inquisitor ring thing. He still has all of his versatility.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father! I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! So it shall be. Wolves reign! Our foes reek of cowardice. Cubs play. I'll tear your heart out of it. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
I mean, he is wrecking them up. It is cool.
The wolf is on the hunt.
I'm out of action points, so that's fine. I'm okay with that.
You bite like a pup. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
I got a whole bunch of guys on fire. That's like really good for Indira. Hit his own person for 76. He's like single-handedly making their life horrible. They're all mad at him.
So shall it be.
That was a really dumb combo.
Worthy instrument. See how the wolf succeeds. Cubs play.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Pathetic attempt.
Very well. Will do. Anything else?
Target well struck. At your beck and call. Indeed. Grey hair, sure hair. At your beck and call.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I don't want to hit my own people. Just did 213 damage.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
92 more.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Will do. On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
As duty demands.
They're just going down. This is so awesome.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Another enemy down.
So it shall die in disgrace.
I mean, we didn't even get hit. I think maybe the Space Marine got hit. Okay, so this is when we're supposed to get Heinrich. So we are not to talk to the Meat Master until we get Heinrich. I mean, some of these look pretty cool. So I'm going to F5 it in case I make a mistake here. Alright, this doesn't seem to go anywhere.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, that was... It was cool that instead of doing the battle,
Does something trouble you, Lord
we,
Captain?
you know, we had like a choose your own
I'm
adventure.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright. Oh, come on. It didn't cure the injury.
Look no further.
I know I have these bags that we got. Removes a trauma. Heals a fresh injury. There we go.
Let me help.
I won't forget this.
It didn't work. It says it removes an old injury.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
It didn't apply
This
it.
wound will make a fine scar.
I owe you a debt.
They keep saying I owe you a debt or whatever, but he's not actually doing
Rise
the...
to the top, or
the
get
healing.
left in the dust.
I'm at your service. Let's patch you up.
I won't forget this.
There we go. See, that time it actually worked.
Keep your wits about you. I always keep my options open. That I do want to say, but I want... This is what we want right here. He was a jerk anyways. Everybody in here I always have
is.
a backup plan.
Pretty sure this is him.
The curtain falls.
He called me cattle.
Do I?
this is like, you know, when my family members ask me a question. If I knew the answer, I wouldn't be talking to you about it. That's totally something I would do. Okay. He's cool. I'm not arguing with that. I'm assuming he comes along. Excuse me. I never did find my boots, by the way. And I don't know where those items were. They're so buried now. See, like, that force sword is so much better than the one he has. So we shall give him the new sword. And then somewhere in here is the other items. Not that one. This one. His melee attack is increased by 12. And it's way better than that flamer digiweapon. When you could argue this is a little better. I could swear there was another item I wanted him to have. I know the sword was one of them. There was something else that you needed to have Psyker ability or it didn't give you a bonus. Maybe I was imagining things. Okay. I mean, I like what he has. I like everything. We might have better pistols than this needle pistol. I couldn't even tell you. I've been paying no attention. Oh, we're good. So we get to level up now, and holy crap, I get to choose all this. I never remember a list being so large before. Okay, so this is me. The logic we've been using Indira for, I've been doing the tech use, and I'm still not at 100%. The persuasion helps my ring to do better stuff. I'll do the persuasion. Athletics or Medicaid for him? Let's do athletics. He only has one skill left, so we'll take it. She's warp lore for sure. She's logic. There's a lot to choose from here. I think I do like this one though. Excuse me. Oh boy. There's a lot of items. Excuse me. There's a lot of items here that will work for him. Okay, we chose a lot of stuff. Some of them are way better than others, but there were some good ones in here. This one is by far the best one because he's a psyker. Getting him the willpower. Then he gets first tier. We never took Extremis? Yeah, we gotta take Extremis. Oh, what abilities does he provide for us? He does do some Xenos lore. Because if we lose her... Yeah, I'll make him the backup Xenos person. And now we get a second tier. We have a lot of items starred up here. Some of them much better than others. This one, 6 cells or further, he doesn't do that, so we're going to take that off. I also just don't like losing health to do something, so we're going to take that off. We'll go ahead and do that. So when he does that heal thing, that heals everybody, has the Emperor, if they're already at full health, they'll overheal with temporary hit points. That's what that was, or at least that's what my understanding of that is. And that's going to make it so he's better at... I mean, he heals everybody, not just the ones that are damaged. That could be really useful. Alright. I think that was a very productive session. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.